What's up, guys? It's Jess. So today's Tuesday, our heavy leg day. So today we're focusing on our strength part of our program. We're still recovering from our last half marathon we ran in Central Park not too long ago. I think it's been like a month now. So our strength hasn't really been there. It's still trying to obviously recover, and it's a little hard when you're doing all this running. You know, your legs are always taxed. But yeah, so for today we have a heavy squat, 315 heavy. We have that's our top set for 3 today, and we're doing back downs. I believe it's 290 for like 3 rounds of 6 or 8. I have to kind of look at it again, but anyways, that's today's leg day. And then a couple like accessories, nothing too crazy, because later on in the session we do have some Hyrox specific movements. So we have a row, our ski, which is 750 for both meters, and then we're incorporating lunges today for a total of 3 rounds of that. You want to build this tolerance to the lactic acid that you will experience throughout the competition itself. So today is basically going to kind of mimic that, you know. We're gonna go ahead and record today's session and see how that goes. Hopefully I can get some good clips of that. Later on in the video, I will be explaining basically the breakdown of how I'm currently training right now, right? So like my running, my strength days, my upper days, all that jazz, my Hyrox days, like when I actually do specific Hyrox movements, and yeah. So also another thing, I'm still not used to like walking around with a camera in public. I feel like that's something it's very awkward to do, you know. I've let me lower it down. So yeah, I'm very new to this, like recording my training and like vlogging and blogging and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm still kind of getting used to holding a camera, speaking in front of a camera and speaking to absolutely nobody. You know, I'm speaking to whoever is seeing the video, so that's a little awkward. Still getting used to it, but anyway, I'm done yapping. I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys with me through today's session. So it is currently Wednesday. It's 7 o'clock. I did not run in the morning, so now I have to make up my run. It's currently raining. Hopefully it's not like this the whole time, but I'm about to take my G1M Sport. If you guys don't know what this is, it's basically carbohydrates and electrolytes. So very quick, 1 scoop. All right, boom, and just have this with water. I normally have this like 30 minutes before my run, just so that I get time to digest it. But it was a busy day at work today, so I'm kind of in a rush. My brother, you can show yourself, dude. He's helping me record today's video. Yeah, so we're heading out to Rye. We were prescribed with hills today, but the place where we were supposed to run, they normally close the park at like 6 o'clock and it's like 7 already, so we're heading out to a high school instead and just run on the track and do like speed repeats, which is basically, whoa, let me not hit that lady behind us. All right, we're good. So basically we're just gonna, instead of the hill, we're gonna run as fast and as hard as we can for a certain amount of seconds, whatever the watch tells us to do. And after that, we'll just do walking and so on. But I'll go ahead and explain the actual workout when we get to the location. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Whew, it's cold, we gotta get going. So 1.5 mile warm up, and then we have to basically do 60 seconds on, hard run, 30-second walk, and then basically repeat that for 3 times. And then we have a 1.25 mile cool down, and that's basically today's run for a total of 4.5, about 4.5, a little bit less than that on the run. And then yeah, should be about 40 to 50 minutes overall. So yeah, you guys are gonna see that. Nothing crazy, but yeah, so this basically is gonna help me build a faster cadence, and just be overall a more efficient runner. And today we're on the track. We have our carbon plated shoes on today since it's a speed work day. I usually don't wear these often unless necessary, like for example unless we're doing hills or speed work, I put these on. Or normally I would run in my, right now, like my Aces right now. These are all right. They're too soft for me. They actually hurt my feet because since they're too soft, like I feel like I don't know, not the best shoe for me. And then I run on Hokas as well. I tend to like, it feels more comfortable for me to run in Hokas than to run in these. So but since I have like over 500 miles on my Hokas, I needed a quick shoe that would do the job, and this was it. So more laps. Basically fast repeats. We're going again. Like about 10 seconds. I'm done with the speed repeats. I'm just doing recovery work now. Cool down. So yeah, let me pause this. Repeats are done. I'm just gonna cool down for 1.25 miles again and call it a day. It's 8:21. We gotta go home and fucking eat. Yeah, so we're gonna just finish this up and then we'll see you guys at the car. Alright guys, so we just finished up our run. It went pretty well. Tomorrow we have I believe it's like a 5.5 or a 6 mile run with a small Hyrox session as well towards the end of the session. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and that wraps up for today's video, which is Wednesday. So see you tomorrow.
It's not coming off then. Maybe with the sweat. Fuck this. Never buy these things. Actually buy them. They're actually really good.
You know, the struggle being a powerlifter, man. Like this is.
You can get them up. The sweat will get them up. You're almost safe. You're almost safe.
There you go. There we go. Now.
¿Qué hubo, mamis? Es Alvencito, el papacito, el director. Activos acá, indisciplinados.
Give me the camera for 1 second, bro.
Director acá, no estamos en el hub. This is a nice.
A ver.
I'm not gonna do anything Saturday.
Alright, bro, give the people some advice, bro.
Alvencito, el papacito. Aquí, ya tú sabes, Spanish. For
Bro, I said give some advice, not fucking give yourself a shout out, bro.
What type of advice y'all want? Dating advice, life advice, or gym advice?
Give me life today.
Life today, tend to go with the flow, but don't fear going upstream. Hey, mama. Yeah, good. What do you think about the torpedo bats? The torpedo bats. The bats that they're using.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, use them, right? And they're complaining. You know
Hell
why they're
fucking
complaining? Because it's the Yankees. That's why. That's why every other team.
That is legit.
Yeah, and every team can use it.
Without the actual authorization.
Look, Soto.
You tell him, bro. You tell him. Alright, bro. Yeah, you better not get stranded, dude. Alright, guys. So we just finished our upper body session. It's currently like 10 at night. Yeah, we had a long fucking session. Let's see if we can get some light. There we go. Yeah, so we had a long session tonight, but it's done. We have a personal record for bench 230. We didn't go too heavy, but rep wise we had a PR. And then for the Hyrox, we kept it kind of like nice and easy. 2 minutes on zone 2 on bike, ball toss, and then burpees for 15. So super simple. And again, thank you to Alvin. He helped me out take some shots today for today's video. So thank you, bro. I appreciate you. And yeah, that's today's video. Tomorrow morning we have a run. Hopefully I wake up, but we're gonna go grocery shopping right now. So all right, guys, happy Friday, and we are back again with another leg day. So today's leg day is much later than last leg day, which was on Tuesday. We're currently waiting for one of my buddies, Mike, to kind of get our workout going. Mike, my handsome friend. Okay, we're gonna go. Hey. But yeah, today's leg day. Front squats, very minimal accessory work. We're gonna try to bang that out. We have one more client for today at 4:30, and then we are done. And then we're meeting up with 2 of my buddies for dinner tonight, which is nice. I haven't seen them in a while. Well, I work with one guy, and then I haven't seen my other friend Erlen in a hot minute. So I'm meeting up with them tonight. Yeah, let's take you guys through my routine today. It is sunny as hell today. It's actually pretty warm. I think we're like in the 60s, almost 70 degrees. It's starting to get nice out. Still wearing long sleeves and shorts. Make it make sense, right? But yeah, it's starting to get nice out, which means we're gonna start recording outside a little more often with our runs, which is very looking forward to that. So yeah, and we're gonna start training for Hyrox as well outside, which is pretty fucking sick. Before we go, having my G1M as always, crucial to my essential to my workout. Honestly, I feel like shit if I don't fucking consume this. Today we had a pretty good breakfast. We had avocado and toast with a turkey sausage, egg and cheese on a croissant. We also had our morning run. We made up yesterday's run this morning. 5 miles in like a half, probably a little bit more. Pretty good run. Overdressed as always. You really can't guess it. You know, it's springtime. It fucking sucks. I was wearing an extra layer. Instantly regretted it, but got it done. I had my first client this morning at 8:30, and now we're here at the gym at Ironvolt. So yeah, G1M. I'm not sponsored. Hopefully one day I am, but really good supplement. So yeah.
Oh, is it recording?
Yeah, dude. Alright, so I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering how you should structure your training plan when preparing for both a endurance and strength-based events. So I'll walk you through my setup and then explain why each session is set up the way it is. So let's talk about my current running schedule. I am currently running on Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday as well. My Sundays are currently my long run days. This is my big aerobic effort for the week, crucial for a marathon prep. And then Wednesdays and Thursdays are more my easy days, sometimes speed days as well, depending on the program. Now Saturday can be an easy run as well, if not a long run, depending if the program calls for it, just so that I can keep the volume up. Alright guys, moving on into my strength and Hyrox part of the program. I'll be using my tablet for this part because there's not much going on right now. So yeah, starting off with Monday, I start off my week with an upper body strength day, just so that I can give my legs a break from the long run I did on Sunday. So yeah, that's my Monday. And then on Tuesday, I have a heavy lower body with my Hyrox session as well. So this is my main leg day. This is where I do my heavy squats and I do a few accessories for leg day as well. And then later on in the day, I come back for my second session with Hyrox specific movements like the ski urge, lunges, sled push, and movements like such that directly translate to the race. Wednesday, I have another Hyrox specific day. This is where I work on the efficiency of Hyrox movements, whether I focus on pacing, transition, or just dialing in with my form with the ski urge or the rower and other movements, right? So yeah, and then moving on, Thursday I have my second upper body day of the week. So I start off my day with a bench, and then I have a few isolation movements. Now I like to stay on top of my isolation movements. Since I'm doing a lot of endurance work, my body depletes from that, so at least my physique. So I don't want to look flat, so I like to keep my body in check by doing isolation movements and just kind of like bodybuilder style of training on Thursday. And then on Friday I have my second leg day. Now the second leg day is much lighter than my Tuesday leg day. On Friday I work on low volume, lighter weight, just so that I don't overwork my legs and overload them as well. Just so that I can go into my Saturday and Sundays runs as efficient as possible. So yeah, that is my current setup for this program that I'm going into, or this prep, right? So this setup allows me to maintain my strength, my endurance, and to maximize my overall performance. I'll be honest with you guys, balancing out a Hyrox prep, a marathon prep, and still doing some sort of strength training is not the easiest thing to do, but it's totally possible if you plan in advance. Don't do things last minute, and do not skip your workouts as well. You do not want to get injured, and you do not want to be as efficient as you can be. So stay on top of your routine, stay on top of your program. I am still learning, and I am still trying to become better at this sport. I am very new to both Hyrox and marathon prep style of training. So yeah, let me know, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.